sometimes, coincidences, and I am, of course, the place is called Club Random. It's not called Club Kismet or Club Fate or Club Religious. It's Club Random. I am a person who believes things are random. That's, just me.
Even this situation here?
No, we arranged this. I mean more philosophically. Like, lots of people see patterns in things that I think are coincidental. I didn't always see it that way, but I do now. But I don't know. Sometimes things do happen that are very weird, and it's very hard to explain. I'm not going to say that I know everything. I did a movie that is, let's be honest, an anti-religious movie called Religulous. But even in that, I say that I preach the gospel of I don't know. I don't preach the gospel of, like, there is definitely no God. It doesn't matter to me if there is or not. I'll never know. It doesn't seem like there is, and if there is, he's a weird dude who, like, has no sense of justice. Everything seems random anyway. So maybe there is, maybe there isn't. It just doesn't matter to me.
So what about your belief?
That is, I just told you what my belief was.
That it don't matter.
What?
That it don't matter?
That it don't, well, behavior matters. Ethics matter. How I behave matters, yes. What do I believe is behind that? No, because I'll never know. And you have to be a good person just for the sake of it. You have to just accept that a priori, that I am a good person or I want to be that way. You can justify it by saying, well, it benefits the community, which it does, but ultimately it just has to be on you. And, a lot of that is just how you were raised, but again, that's a crapshoot too, because I know people who've had the worst backgrounds and they turn out to be the most solid individuals. And then I know people who had very fortunate upbringings and they're just pieces of shit.
Yeah. So when did you, or how did you take that and then turn that into entertainment? Because, you are an entertainer.
Oh, I would like to think so. I
You're
just
not? You think
I just lost a Golden Globe. Of course I'm an entertainer.
Well, shit, yeah.
What sort of person who just loses a Golden Globe, along with his 33 Emmy losses, isn't an entertainer? Of course.
Losing don't.
No.
It don't define a motherfucker,
or
not winning,
First of all, it's not, I've said this on other podcasts, but it's not losing, because unlike what you do for a living, it's just someone's an opinion. When the Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl, it wasn't someone's opinion that they won it. You won it.
Right.
That's a huge difference. They talk about you won you didn't win it. You won the opinion of a bunch of people who were predisposed to think like your woke ass. That ain't me. So,
that ain't me.
And I don't want it to be me. I'm free to talk however I want. That means more than any award.
You goddamn right. And that's why I was talking about the cancel culture, but you say you was a historian.
Well, I said I was a history major.
I wouldn't
call myself a
Ain't that a historian? That ain't the same shit?
No. A historian is someone who does it for a living and does it on a level way beyond where I am. I'm like an amateur historian.
Okay.
It's my interest. It was my major in college. I like history. I can talk to a historian. I can't do what a historian does. I can't write a tome on the American Revolution, although I could tell you things about it. That's not a historian, but it's just an interest.
Gotcha.
And I'm not ever not perplexed why people aren't more interested in history, because it's the story of people, and it's always so fascinating the way they really acted. You don't have to make the shit up. Crazy shit went on.
So how was your history? Because when you talk about him, my history wasn't like that.
What do you mean?
Like when I was learning that shit in school, like.
What did they teach?
Shit, I don't fuck history. Not like that, but my history was just like I would say like bare minimum. Oh.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah,
Christopher Columbus came here and he discovered America.
Well, he never
even some black slaves. it,
Yeah, again, there are a few.
it was fucked up. From
Well-
what the picture that they painted of individuals that
Yeah.
I seen in our history books that look like me, it's not a
Yeah,
good picture.
It's not a good picture, and that's absolutely true. White people did horrible things. That's not all they did, and they're not the only ones who did it.
But I'm saying for the history that they was teaching while I
Absolutely.
was in school,
Absolutely.
it was some
But-
fucked up
But
shit.
again,
Like
this
they would
is-
make me believe that I'm really not shit based off of what was in these history books and what we had. So I'm like, why the fuck would I be interested in you
Okay,
making me
but
learn
like-
about why
Okay.
I'm not shit?
Let's just take one example. Spain. To white people.
Fuck Spain. I don't with it.
Okay. Well,
No, I like
fuck
Spain. I like Spain.
Wait.
I fuck around in Ibiza, and
Okay,
Ibiza
but-
was very nice to me.
Okay, so Spain, right? Okay, these are white Europeans. Okay, they come to America, and obviously they mix in with the native population. That's why.
You was gonna say Indians, huh?
Well, native, whoever. Well, yeah, they
You
were
was
Indians.
about to say Indian.
Why not? What's wrong with Indian?
I don't know, because you didn't say it. You switched it and said
Well,
native.
because Indians usually think of America. I mean, they were Indians, but they were the Indians of Central and South America.
Gotcha.
So that's why the Spanish is spoken in all these places. But like the Spaniards, they were as cruel as it got. And for example, Haiti has a large black population because the Spaniards killed so much of the native population, they had to import people from Africa as slaves because they killed all the workers who were like indigenous. Again, humans not good
They wasn't
people.
from Haiti. They came from Spain, came over there, cleaned up shop, and then went to another shop and brought some different kind of people in and put them under the same conditions.
Well, the French got into Haiti at some point.
Shit.
And they fucked it up even unto the. In fact, Killer Mike was talking about this on my last show of the season. How the French.
You said Killer Mike?
Killer Mike, you know.
Oh, yeah,
Killer-
that nigga he official. I fuck with Big Dog. You mad at him?
I love him.
That's
He's
my
a
dog.
great. Are you kidding?
Hell yeah.
He took me to the Blue Flame.